Digga Digga.
Yeah.
What up, though?
First name Rashia. So should I call you Digga or first or Queen Rashia? Which one?
What you what you been calling me? What the hell?
I'm saying, I've been calling you Digga, but we on a new wave right now. You got a new whole status right now. I'm glad you answered because I'm calling you because we obviously talking about the Drake Kendrick thing. We need a legend's, opinion on something. It ain't nothing too heavy, but
Oh wait, you filming now? Oh, I'm like, what you mean? What the hell should you call me? Oh, okay. Hey, everybody.
Hey everybody. She said, hey everybody. Y'all hear Queen Digga? There you go. So we just kicking it.
Lord.
And we want to welcome you to the show. Like, we up on here and we just, we just doing the thing.
Hi, Rah Digga.
How you doing?
All
That's,
right.
that's my brother Dave, you know what I'm saying? He been wanting to, talk to you, meet you for a long time.
We'll meet one day.
Y'all
for
artistically
sure.
need to meet artistically for sure. But
What up, though? Oh my Kendrick! I literally just tweeted like I am Kendrick and Drake out. I have been debating with gang all for the last 2 weeks. Let's go. What we talking about? Where we at?
So, and all right. Before we jump ahead, Kendrick and he hit us with the 2 songs back to back. So we already on that, right? All right. So me and him, we already done kind of, we went through, how the beefs that we saw growing up, you know what I'm saying? We done went through a lot, just gave an overview of like not just like Pac and Big, but a whole lot. And we just now before we get into the songs, you know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna go through these songs. And we got you your whole segment is labeled Rah Digga, Barbara Streisand, Barbarella, Barbara Howard. We got you labeled like that.
Okay.
It's all bar puns.
There you go. All bars. You bar. You barred up. That's why you bar this. So we got you there. But we doing this right now, and we just like we got a legend on the phone, somebody who's a master writer. And we try not to rush through it too much, but we're not gonna hold you for too long. As long as you want to be here, you here. But right now, just from the top, what do you think about the battle? Like not even who you think gonna win, but do you think that it's a good battle?
Okay. So if and this has been like an ongoing discussion with me versus everybody or something. If I'm just judging bars, Drake's bars versus Kendrick bars, I like Kendrick's bars better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The commentary on the internet is driving me crazy. It's becoming biracial, the colorism, and I'm like, I don't want to hear any of that shit. I'm listening to this dude's bars and this dude's bars. I like I like Kendrick bars.
Okay.
In this battle. I think I like just in the world, like just in the ethos, I think there are more Drake songs that I like than Kendrick songs. But in this battle, Kendrick is rapping better.
See, that personally has been an interesting development I've seen, at least in the last day or so since Kendrick been dropping, because everybody was kind of going on the Drake side of things, and then when Kendrick put out what he put out, I've been hearing not just Kendrick people be like standing out or whatever, but like people like one of my mans is like a Drake fan, and even those cats got to give it up like yo. Like I don't know that I remember it being like that with Jay and Nas until maybe the end, where Jay fans had to be like, "I." Nas, ran, and even then it was a decades-long discussion. But this one, I see the tide in the middle of the battle. Like, yo, Drake, people are like, yo, I don't know. I don't know, Doc.
They
Kind of.
trying it. I mean,
I do see that. I do see that for sure.
Like they definitely trying to diminish Kendrick for like, oh, Rick Ross already said that, or Pusha already said that. My thing is, if you've ever watched any URL battle, motherfuckers recycle the same personals over and over again. It's just about, how you saying it this time. And I'm sorry, Kendrick is like, his cadence is unmatched. Like, I think Drake is more of a straight shooter rapper. I do like, I will give Drake credit. Like, not only is he, Drake, because Drake is double, triple, and entendre in as well, and he's double, triple targeting. Like, not only the stuff he's saying have multiple meanings, it can apply to multiple people. So I'm not taking anything from Drake at all. Like, I think he's putting on a hell of a show. But that boy K-Dot, like
he got the cutthroat. He got the cutthroat. And look, me, like I'm talking to both of y'all. Y'all, I think the two of y'all are two of my favorite rappers in the world, like writers in the world. However, I respect like anybody who do it at a high level, period, because I do what I do at a high level. That's fine. But when you say and you're like, yo, this right here is working and this right here is not, or this is right and this is not, like we didn't even get to the songs yet. We called you before we got to the songs. We called you because we was talking about all the beef and stuff that we grew up with, you know what I'm saying, before we couldn't even wait to call you before we got to this music, like.
Well,
So
I will say this, because I do see a lot of people saying, oh, this ain't either, get to it. They both kind of tap dancing. I don't think they're trying to like end it immediately. I do think there are like, corporate games being played as well. Like, this is the most hip hop. This is the most hip hop been talked about in a long time. And on the business side, they talked about 2023 like probably being one of the worst years for streaming and stuff in hip hop. So now it's like, okay, we got hip hop songs coming in #1 at Billboard. See, when you artists of their caliber, like they gotta subscribe to all that shit. We just want to hear somebody take a nigga head off, but
right.
They gotta draw that. They probably gotta do lead ups to it. They gotta do album rollouts. They got sponsors that they have to answer to. So they're playing a little bit of a different game. It's like it ain't just get to it, skeet it in your baby mama car seat.
Right.
It's like, don't make me tell. You don't make me tell.
Yeah.
They kind of playing with it right now.
They playing.
This the most coy ass rap beef I've ever heard for sure. These niggas is teasing like a motherfucker. But no, one of the running.
Not corny, just coy, not corny, coy.
Oh, coy.
Because this definitely not corny. Like, I think, like I said, like it been so for me, like it been kind of
it's not corny,
dry, like quiet, and then like look, like we got segments and everything. Like I said, we didn't even get to because we didn't get to the music yet. But actually, this is another thing that could be within segment. We was talking about beefs that we had that were presented before. We went through NWA. We went through, a lot of stuff, like a lot, like just that beforehand. If we get in it,
let me be the first to say we're never gonna get KRS-One again.
Like, oh no, we started with all that.
Like it's never gonna happen.
Never.
2024. No. Everybody's mama is a vegan. These are soy babies. It's a different world.
Never. Yes.
This ain't beef. It's impossible meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we got. So my thing is like we got this going on right here, right? And it's just like for me, it's like, all right, this is it. Like the way my metaphor is when Eddie Murphy said, "Oh, you wait so long for sex, and then she give you something, but it's like you waiting for a cracker." And she like, "Oh, that wasn't a regular cracker. That was a saltine. That was a saltine cracker. That was delicious." Like you just waiting so long for something to really pop off. But this still is something that's overdue. You know, I feel like is being done properly, and we gotta like it's a lot to kind of unpack because they're like releasing a lot all at once. They just teaming up like, oh, it's just like, J. Cole and Kendrick. I mean, J. Cole and Drake probably didn't even think that this was gonna happen when they did. I mean, maybe they did. I don't know, but maybe they didn't think this was gonna happen when they did First Person Shooter. But I know that Future and K Dot was like, "Fuck that! Don't be making songs because I turned it down. Don't do that. That's not the thing."
I mean, that's an industry thing, though. People.
I don't think that's Future's deal. I think Future and Drake got some like Hogan going on.
Yeah.
I think they just used the opportunity to get Kendrick on a record because Kendrick is really like about that life. Like, however, Future and Kendrick and them connected, like somebody
right? Yeah. How did that happen? How did that happen?
So what's wild is how I looked at the backstory on how really the Future and Metro Boomin team is kind of where this shit started because they got issues with Drake. And they're the ones that kind of started, sending out the bat signal for niggas. So it was like, some industry shit. They like, yo, fuck this Drake nigga. And Kendrick's like,
them two was sitting in the studio like, who else don't like that nigga?
Right.
No, but look, this is the thing, and I didn't hear nobody say it, even though maybe it's so obvious, nobody's saying it. Wasn't the phrase "if Metro don't trust you"?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you.
And I heard nobody bring up the fact that he said,
I seen that. When
the name of the album dropped, Metro don't trust you.
When they put the album out, somebody said that. When they put that, and what is it called? We still don't trust you, or we
don't trust you. I'm gonna
shoot you. Funny as hell, dog. That shit is hilarious.
So, all right. So look, all right. To take us back to the thing, because like I said, we gotta finish this, do this recording, and we didn't even get. Thank you for coming in. If anybody don't know, this is Rah Digga, Queen Digga. Y'all already know what's going on. This is not live. We pre-recording. I'm just putting it in for the thing. We didn't even get to the music yet, but this is really the mindset that I think that like No Country, like I said, bruh.
Let me get specific since we kind of going there, in circles a little bit. So for one, what's your favorite song out of this exchange so far?
Let me see. Rank from best to worst. Well, not even worst, because they actually all, I'm listening to all of them.
Yeah. The one with the Pac and the Snoop shit is trash.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one.
I'm not really a fan of like the AI shit, but that beat is fire.
Yeah, I did like the beat. The beat was nasty. The beat was nasty as hell.
Fire.
See, the two rappers heard the beat. All I heard was Drake using dead niggas that I love. Well, Snoop ain't dead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of working with the Terminator.
Right?
Listen.
I'm not, that ain't my ministry, so I could have did without that. But the
no Skynet raps.
And I looked at that song as more of a troll, not necessarily like
I can see that
song.
I can see that.
So I was like, okay, I can appreciate the concept of it. I'm just not into I'm just personally.
But look, when he was even rapping, like with the Tupac rhyme and the Snoop rhyme, he didn't even change the way he rapped. He just put their voice on it. Like
I thought that shit. Yeah.
I think the concept of it, like for what he you know, for him choosing two West Coast niggas, I thought, you know, that was a cool concept. I'm just not a fan of AI, but I don't rank that in my rankings. Out of all the records, I actually still like that as the best record. And then I think right now I would say my favorite is probably Euphoria. I love that fucking Euphoria record.
So like that, and Euphoria, Kendrick up 2-1 from a legend. He up 2-1.
And just to, you know, and just to keep it fair, right? Like every time I play Euphoria, I play push-ups too, because I know, you know how sometimes the new shit sound like the freshest. So I'm like, let me go back to push-ups. So
recency bias.
I can like make a clear assessment.
Right? Is it really that hard? You
that's
like,
what I do.
Yeah,
that's
it's that hard. Oh, you know, real quick, y'all. I gotta remember, Dave. We gotta go back.
Hard, though. Push-up beat is actually really hard, but then even with that, I didn't like how it leaked first, and people was trying to say AI, because then it was making me feel like, okay, you put it out, mixed reaction, and then you cleaned it up. Like, nah, this is a real.
That's exactly. Come on.
I don't like that tester shit. Like,
see, I'm on with two rappers, so like y'all relating on that level. Like, I don't know.
Just drop it and stand on business. Don't drop shit. Wait for the comments and then be like, oh nah, that wasn't a real version.
Right.
Like, it got out, nigga.
Right. That's like when you got a feature and somebody body you on the track and you go rewrite your verse. Don't do that shit. Like, get the fuck. Like, come on, man. We already here. Like,
just take it. Just take
it. Everybody else did shit.
Who?
Yeah, like you can tell he changed a couple of lines. Like, I probably would have respected it more if he didn't change lines in it. Like, you changed lines in it and shit. Like,
But why? All right, let me ask this: like, if it's okay to have a ghostwriter, why it's not all right to change lines?
It's not all right to have a ghostwriter.
I was about to say.
Not my world.
Who said it was all right to have a ghostwriter? Shit, you did.
I thought that was normalized now.
I mean, to a degree, when you making music, when you making songs, when you trying to make like records, but when it's beef and it's some personal shit, like the last thing if I'm in a beef and I find out another nigga wrote your verse, it's over. It's quiet. I'm dissing you and that nigga, and y'all can't come back. Like, forget it.
I think I heard some like Yachty reference track or something. Somebody sent me. I'm like, it's too much. See, now I understand if you're somebody of Drake's caliber and you gotta have an output at the rate that he has to. I understand as Drake, the business of having a writing team, like, totally get it. You're a pop star. That's what you got to do. Right. You got to make hotline bling for motherfuckers. You got to do all this other shit. So I understand it. But if we're talking battle rapping, no, you cannot have motherfuckers writing your rhymes. Absolutely not.
Especially not. I mean, that's ammo. Like, you already got Ross out there about to start sample snitching on who ghost wrote some of your biggest hits. So once you throw that in there, you chinking your own armor, basically. So
I actually just was looking at right before y'all called. I just was looking at something he said about he didn't even write Sicko Mode or something.
Yeah. Yo, listen.
Damn, buddy.
Like, I don't write rhymes, but I did not think like Sicko Mode. It was too. Switch ups is hard. I already know. Like, I'll watch y'all do y'all thing, and I'll be like, oh shit, and so I learn. So when I'm like, oh, I like a light. All right, cool. We doing this, and then you picking up. Look, the same way Gang picked up, Cater to Love It, all the shit that fifth, like that particular flow on those particular songs was all 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? And no.
That's business. That's just business.
Yeah. And so now when we taking it further, when we like, yo, you taking somebody's, not only, they're not helping you with the flow, like I'm gonna copy your flow, but you taking my words. And
I mean, like put it like this.
I'm hearing straight reference tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not even like, oh, I gave you a bar here and there. Like somebody else wrote and performed the rhymes.
It ain't I helped you think of a rhyming word in the studio, or I came up with the hook, and now you reciting my hook or something like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but.
And anywhere,
I don't want to hear your song in somebody else's whole ass voice and shit.
Yeah, nah, that shit is crazy. Like at the point where we talking about a competition for writers, you know what I'm saying? Like I even saw, because like what I've seen, of course, is like the Drake fans grasping at straws and saying, "Oh, well, Kendrick ain't do this." And I saw somebody argue with the fact that, oh, like who's gonna try to beef with a Pulitzer winner? I'm like, a nigga that writes competitively. What the fuck you mean? Like,
well, let me ask y'all both this. I saw this battle rapper. I was watching his reaction to the last Kendrick track, not this one that came out today, the one that was the other. But he was saying like, oh, if you battling somebody and they got a bunch of writers or whatever, just battle them. Go against the writers. Does that sound right to you?
I mean, Kendrick, first off, I just said that's what I would do, number one. Number two, Kendrick already threw a shot at the writers in the last joint, and I think in this one too. So
he was like, it ain't 20 verse 1, it's 1 verse 20.
Right.
And I slap all of them.
Exactly.
I slap everybody.
So he threw the gauntlet down. He like, come on, like everybody. I bring all y'all. I smack all y'all niggas. Like,
and then
Kendrick was going crazy.
Yeah.
He took shots at Jay Prince.
Listen. That Parkinson shit. I was like, oh my god, that's
he did that. He did that smoother than Pusha.
Listen.
And so now talk about feeling bad. But look, my thing is
now he's taking a page out of Pusha book though.
Oh
now
yeah,
he is. Now he got Drake looking around like, wait a minute,
man. Look, this 6 a.m. at LA shit. It's like I've had those conversations with my children before they was about to do some shit that was gonna get them fucked up. Like I put the hand on the shoulder and squeeze real tight, and I delivered the message just like he did at 6.
Don't do it.
Like don't do it, my nigga.
Like look, don't do it, and if it gotta be done, do it.
Yes. And if you gotta do it, know
what's coming with it.
Yeah,
know what's coming with it.
Yeah, and so okay, so all right, so look. Obviously, and I got another, I wanted to bring somebody else that's more of a, I wanted to, not the Drake side, but it's just like, yo, help us understand, like, what are you talking about? If somebody's like made out of bricks and you made out of feathers, that shit don't match up. So anyway, we was getting into the next thing because we didn't even get to the songs, but since we got you here, Digga, on the songs, the first salvo, the first song that was thrown out, like, do you think first person shooter was even a shot, or was it just something that just it was just a breaking point?
Well, I think first person shooter was, I mean, really it came more from Cole than Drake. It wasn't really Drake, but I think it was just rappers doing what rappers do, talking shit. I'm the nicest. Whoop, 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 whoop. I think Kendrick just like was just itching to fight.
He was like, "No, nigga, no."
I saw some shit earlier.
All rappers do. I'm gonna tell you what every rap song sound like. Every rap song is like the motherfucker that come in the room, right? Like, man, fuck that. I'll fuck everybody up in here.
Yep.
So like everybody in the room looking at the person like, man, this nigga drunk.
Tripping.
I know this nigga ain't talking to me.
Yep, I know.
Every now and then, but you'll get one motherfucker that will stand up and be like, word, fuck me up.
Who's the one?
And you gotta, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta be willing to do that. So that's what happened.
I liked this tweet earlier that I saw. It was funny as hell. It says Kendrick is living the dream of everyone who hates someone but didn't really have a reason to go off to the person he hated opened his mouth. Like if you'd have never brought me in it, I would have never brought I would have never said shit. But you had to come fucking with me. You had to come say some shit to me. I was over here minding my fucking business, but here you go. So.
But what's crazy is I don't even think Drake did that. I think Kendrick was just looking for a fight. He was just
no,
nothing like that.
That's the wild shit to me.
He asked them to be on first person shooter.
Yep.
That's why they made it. That's why they made it. Like, if you think about it, like, I don't know either. Like, I know Dave play video games. I don't know if you play video games, Digga.
I do.
Okay, well, if you got a first person shooter, that's what he was trying to do. They was trying to call Kendrick into the motherfucking, what's the room that these niggas play in? And he was like, nah. He was already on their head. Like, no, I'm not.
I mean, he said it. He said it on Mr. Morale when he was like, when Kanye got back with Drake, I was slightly confused. Guess I got more, growing up to do. Cause he like, I ain't fucking with y'all niggas like that. I'm not like, he's like, I might want to be like, I might keep to myself.
Be in the room. Yeah, I could not talk. Yeah.
I'm not and I feel like a lot of it, because people keep being like, how Cole get in it. Cole standing next to a motherfucker that been throwing shots. So, when Kendrick came with like that, he's like, yo, I'm spraying the area. You want to stand next to this nigga, you gonna get hit.
Sassy. He very sassy with the subs.
Quite, rather.
Well, look, this is what I was thinking when it was first about to go down before the apology. I was like, oh shit, if Cole gotta call somebody, he gonna have to call somebody from Roc Nation, like whether it's up front or to the side. If Drake got all of his OVO, whoever, like he could call like all of them. Boom.
Now Drake calling Jay Prince if he gotta call somebody. He calling.
Whatever, whoever. I don't know who Drake calling, but what I'm saying is like he got a whole. It's gonna be Roc Nation versus whatever OVO is versus whoever behind Kendrick, which I'm like, Kendrick cool with Dre, in the scope, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And if it would have went to a pure battle arena like I'm used to, it just would have been a thing where it's like, oh, well, like the Interscope people and the OVO people and the Rockefeller people just ain't gonna mess with each other for a while. But do you see how this shit just like crumbled into this weird gumbo? It's weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's like this one was like, nah, I'm not dealing with it. So Rockefeller's out the whole shit. Drake.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking at J. Cole's apology different. I was very pissed off at the beginning. I was like, oh man, you let Nas down again. I definitely was feeling away, but now I see. I'm like, I know Cole ain't. It ain't that deep with him and Kendrick or him and Drake. Drake is his boy, and Kendrick is his boy. I think he got some intel after the fact, and wait, man, oh no, these niggas is about to take it there. Like
I'm out. Like it's something else, right? Yeah. It's like
you seen somebody baby mom in a contact or some shit was like, nah, we not doing that.
I think he had a call with Kendrick and was like, look, homie.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell all of this.
Yeah, it's about to go down. You sure you want to
stand over there when the grenade go off?
It's not what you want. It's not what you want.
You might want to get out the way. I think Cole knew what was coming and was like, you know what? I'm gonna turn in my pink
slip. I had a theory where like behind the scenes, all these niggas is in one big group chat. And like, you know how it is when you be in a group chat and everybody talking, and then two niggas start going back and forth, and then the rest of the group chat get quiet. That's what
being quiet. Yeah.
Everybody like.
It's crazy how it's raining on Drake's head right now. I'm like, I don't know what this fool done did to everybody, but it's crazy that everybody got an attitude at the same time. Like it's something there.
Things happen for a reason.
Yeah, they was waiting for that. Like a lot of these cats that was sitting off in the cut was waiting for somebody big enough to say something, And then when you got, you know, arguably, you know, the one of the three biggest cats in the game throwing open shots. I mean, it was no that was to me. I think the best part about this beef is they not being. I mean, they only being but so coy because at the end of the day, these niggas is pointing at each other. They saying names. They went past the subs, and you know it's out there in the open. But they definitely let motherfuckers know. All right, listen, you can get on in on this shit if you want, but everybody can get it. Everybody can get it quite handily too.
I feel like Future just sitting back saying sensational.
Oh yeah, Future's laughing his ass off because at the end of the day, they keep going back to his song like that is on the Future album. So you know, even if it's about Kendrick, they running his numbers up. You can't, you know, he loving
Can't beat it. Can't beat it.
Listen, Future's still trying to figure out how to effectively diss Russell Wilson because that shit ain't working for him. So
no,
he got bigger issues.
Future is way past that, man. Future is past that. His kids, he passed all that. He ain't worried about that. Talking about. So
yeah, I think they all just having fun with him. I'm waiting to see who gonna deliver the death blow. I think my money is on Kendrick to deliver the death blow only because Drake is such a public figure, and I don't know. It just looked like everybody he's surrounded by is for hitmen and hoes for hire and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Drake, arguably Drake has more to lose because Drake has this image that he's cultivated among people, and once that facade of cool or untouchability kind of breaks, a lot of his shit goes away. Like Kendrick is so vulnerable and has done the B Rabbit in his music so much that it's like kind of what he was saying in 616 is like, yo, what the fuck? What can you say? You don't put money in the street. Niggas came back with nothing. I'm sitting over here boring as hell being a dad. So you don't even have nothing against me. And I got dirt on you, doggy.
I'm short. I'm short.
Meanwhile, Drake got, you know what I'm saying? Drake got all these pillow talking chicks and just
Millie Bobby and
on his downfall.
Oh, look, hold up. We supposed to go through these songs, but I got something I want to bring up later that happened last night while I was on the internet. Academics was doing a live.
Oh yeah.
And I'm watching this shit. Like I came in on the end of it. All of a sudden he got shut down. And
I'm sorry,
I was there for that shit. I was like, what the fuck? And I know exactly what he was talking about. And he was like, oh, and his phone kept buzzing. He was like, hold up, let me look, y'all. And he didn't say goodbye, and then he just turned the live off.
That's what that Kendrick says something about cats out there being compromised. I mean,
just turn the live off. And he said and you know what? It's crazy. That happened yesterday or day before, I think it was yesterday. No, day before yesterday, whenever it happened. And that was in Kendrick's song Today. That was in his song Today.
Well, no, Ack is obviously like OVO.
Yeah.
He's not, he's not even
he's not
the fact that he's Team Drake. Well, Drake is his dad, so and that's fine. Like I don't fall Ack.
Nah, no problem. I fucks with Ack. Like I was not fucking with Ack, but I fuck with Ack right now. Like I wasn't, but I do now.
You can have that shit because I don't fuck with him.
Like he's cool. I'm not looking to Ack for unbiased commentary. Like,
oh no,
it's true.
Ack is Team Drake, so
very much so.
But I understand how Ack moved. That's what I'm saying. Like I understand what he's doing. Like it like I said, like even the way that I got around to liking Drake. Like it's like after so long, I'm like, you know what? I see what it is. And I'm gonna deal with it. I see what you're saying. Like it's not. I'm not saying I gotta like it. I just understand it better. You know what I'm saying? Like
I understand it,
but I understand it.
I understand it. All right, I understand it real well.
So that's how it's been. Like like when people started singing, we ain't gonna take it back to what Ja or nobody else. But when people started singing in rhymes, like it's the difference between singing and harmonizing in your rhymes. Like when Bone Thugs was harmonizing, we didn't It didn't matter because they was talking real shit and they was harmonizing. They wasn't singing. But once motherfuckers started singing, we like, what are you doing? How does that work?
I mean, it was fine when it was CeeLo and whoever, but you know, when that became, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Very strange times. Let's not forget about Big Sean and all this.
Shout out.
I remember at one point, Big Sean had dropped something recently, and I think it was on the same day that that the first joint came out. The Like That joint came out.
Wait. So Kanye,
Yeah.
Big Sean, Rick Ross, I mean Quavo and Chris Brown had their own side beef. Uh, is
Big Sean
somebody
didn't even have a beef. He was just throwing out subs in some freestyle that he did that was kind of like, you know, on some cocky shit, like, you know, I could rap, da 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 da. And I mean, he more made reference to himself being slighted in favor of, you know, because I remember at one point he was in that discussion with Cole and Drake and Kanye and Kanye, I mean, Wale, all them cats, and he just kind of got mushed to the side. So he had dropped this thing where it was like maybe, I don't know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes of him going in, and it was like the general air of it was, yeah, y'all overlooking me for these niggas, da da da. He mentioned I believe he made a offhand reference to the Control verse where Kendrick kind of started going off on niggas, and then I want to say that same day or the next day was the Kendrick and Future joint. So if Sean had a bone to pick, everybody picked the shit for him. So you know, special shout to Big Sean.
So
Poor Big Sean. He done dropped the album. He did a Tiny Desk. I think he
You know what I'm
dropped the
saying?
book. Like he just getting all stepped on. In the last month, he done dropped like 2-3 things and just it's like right
it's
now.
nothing catching because the audience is so far away. Like, and I'm an audience. Like I said, I don't write music at all, but I know that the audience is so far away from anybody doing anything that's like, and I hate to use the word for this specific thing, but anything that's artistic. They're not.
But right now, the audience is focused on this shit.
Yeah, they not into that. You know what I'm saying? They want something quick. They want something fast. They want nobody is spending the time to listen to, break down like, oh, you did a double entendre. They don't
But
even know what that is.
now you getting into that, I would beg to differ because I'm talking about since Kendrick dropped Euphoria, I done seen more goddamn internet sleuths trying to break down. I done seen several articles about all of the references and
I think everybody's just tapped into the rapping. It's like
yeah,
you got two of the biggest hit makers in the world having to rap for their life right now. So it's
right.
like respectfully, Kendrick, we'll get back to you with that poetry slam shit. We need
Right.
to address this nigga. Drake, tell Sexy Red you'll call her back in 5 minutes. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got to respond to this dude, and
Yeah.
it's
Y'all
like,
meet in the middle.
Right.
yeah, it's like, yeah, like now y'all got to rap. I think that's what everybody's enjoying.
And I think
Sure.
after Kendrick did when he said the bleed part, we ain't get there yet. We gonna get there, but when he said the bleed part in that new joint, like yeah, I think he showed the difference between how they rap. Like I don't know if y'all know the bleed part in Euphoria when he said,
Yeah,
"Should I
can I
bleed
bleed him?
him? Let me
When I see you
bleed the
sitting
nigga."
next to
Yeah.
Sexy Red, I believe you see two
Yeah,
bandages. Yeah.
like that's when, and before that, like it was bars before that. However, after he said that, that was when it was like that's what I mean anybody wanted the whole song to be that. Just yeah, go. And but he got his bars in like even in the beginning, like with the first
Yeah, Kendrick. I think to me that's probably like the most. I would say probably the most pushback I've heard with Kendrick stuff, it's like it's taking him too long to get to this shit.
Yeah.
It's like he's leading off with poetry, and then he don't really start killing until.
And I don't even agree with that. Like the first thing he said was a line, like your superpowers is about to be nullified or some shit. He said neutralized.
I'm here for all of it. I like the foreplay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, it's creative to me. It's creative to me because I mean, hell, we used to watch wrestling, and the best part of wrestling sometimes was the interviews and the threats and shit. Like the matches was cool, but we was definitely trying to see Hulk Hogan and them pop that shit.
Yeah, and so
I don't mind the show. Build it up.
Yeah, and so that like I said, we ain't even get to the song yet. We just popping in. We just wanted to call you and drop you in. So we already kind of talked about FPS. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to listen to it and break it down, but we did that. We know that led into like that. We kind of touched on like that. And you know how it involved, you know, Future, Metro, and the whole thing, and you know that was a whole album, you know, which I didn't even listen to the album, so I don't know if there's even more stuff on that.
There's a bunch.
The first album is real hard. The second album is more, you know, him and his Pluto bag, his
right,
Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
You know, Future Hendrix bag is more singy songy like the first one is. But I do think I do recall what was that ASAP Rocky popped out.
Yeah.
A couple shots on the second one. But like, right now it's like failing in comparison.
Okay.
So and don't he got Cole on the second one too?
Yeah. But it was like it's not even they on their melodic shit. Like they not talking about nothing battle related or nothing.
Let's move into the battle royale section, Dave. Because
real quick,
everybody was jumping in. People Kanye made a song. Like, go ahead. What you gonna say?
Real quick, no country exclusive. We got Rah Digga on the line, talking about Future. And where else you gonna get this, dog? Rah Digga talking about Future, like that's
all right. So battle royale, this section right here is all of the people that got energy just outside of the fight, like people that's not even involved. Like, you know, you got Ross, Yeezy, motherfucking
Well, Ross is kind of involved. Ross. You know,
right?
You gotta fast forward to push-ups where Drake is talking to everybody now. Ross, you know, wasn't saying anything. To my understanding, he just got unfollowed. But
right,
you know, Drake took it upon himself to rap at Ross on the record. And then Ross responded to Champagne Moments, which I do like. I can't hold you. I did fuck with Ross's joint.
Yeah, Ross went in. He went in.
And I like that he went in the studio like that night and put it out that night. Like
smooth as fuck.
Ross kind of made it feel like, you know,
it's easy.
Yeah. Ross pulled out the 50 bag. You know what I'm saying? When he took some tools from 50 and threw some of the Ross flavor on there, some of that Wingstop sauce.
Okay, so you got Ross, you know, going, and then like I said, like the energy was spilling over because just addendum, Chris Brown went at Quavo went right back. I thought those was very hard too. It's like everybody
hard now. Look, I'm like Chris Brown, best diss track in 2024.
Best diss track. Bro, he ain't hold nothing back. He ain't waste no lines. He said, yo, every line was like, fuck you, and I don't fuck with you. Yeah. So, well, what I was saying was that it was spilling over, and it's like everybody just feeling like, you know, they can just let out and release whatever they feel like they got to get off their chest, right? So we still going up. So we got this section is battle royale. Everybody that's coming in, involved or not, just all of the beef that's going on around this right now, like is this energy good for the culture or bad for the culture?
I mean, I think it's good for the spirit of hip hop. We don't want to, as long as nobody die. Like, I don't want to see anybody die. I don't want to see anybody get beat up. I don't want to be violence. Like, I think Nas and Jay was like extremely disrespectful to each other, and they were still able to come back together as grown men at the end of the day and piece it up. I don't know. You know, hopefully these guys could do the same. Like, neither one of them are really giving each other the kill shots yet, though. Like, it seemed like more has yet to be revealed. I think
that's what I'm saying. We inching, they inching towards each other.
I feel like because part of the thing is because of these guys, and because for a long time there's been this conversation. I mean, even up to recently, of people saying, yeah, these new rappers, they all get along too well, and everybody's buddies with everybody. Don't nobody want to say nothing about nobody. And ultimately, on one hand, you got people that's probably wanting to dispel that because everybody don't get along for real. And on the other hand, with the nature of the game, Rah Digga mentioned earlier about the struggles that the game was having the last couple of years. Right now we just got something that's getting eyes and ears, on this thing, as far as because right now the currency is attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, cats ain't touring, like, I mean, ain't selling records like that. So you got to get your name out there. You got to keep that aggregator rolling. And what better way that, because I mean, people who haven't even been tapped in like that to hip hop in the last few years, from what I'm seeing, everybody's all in invested on this. So that's a win-win for all camps involved. So if you can, I'm figuring if I'm competitive and I got close enough tie to tie myself into the biggest thing going on right now. I mean, partially that's why we're talking about this now, because we know that once we put up our, Drake versus Kendrick, whatever, the algorithm is going to be more likely to pick up what we're talking about. So I feel like there's an element of cats being like, all right, I'm cool with Drake, I'm cool with Kendrick. How can I, leverage this beef to my advantage to some degree? Not everybody. Some of the people's got definitely real issues and real beefs, but I feel like there's an element of people just trying to, make shit work however they can make it work.
For sure. And I want to thank Queen Digga for coming on No Country. I know we're gonna have her back again. I heard her getting tired. She might be sleeping on the phone. But
why you calling? Come on, dog.
I heard you yawn.
I'm looking at people sending me stuff. I'm looking at some shit. Wait, I'm trying to figure out, is this something that just happened?
No. Drake just put something up on. Apparently, Drake just put something up on Instagram, like another teaser. He didn't drop no song or nothing, but I guess
I'm looking at some shit that says Rick Ross's jet makes a crash landing.
Oh shit.
I'm looking at somebody just sent me some that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm looking at
oh my goodness.
Is this something that happened right now? Apparently Drake liked the post and shit. Wasn't he? He was just
Yo, that nigga's a child, bro. That's
no, the whole shit is childish. Look, this the whole point. Like, we just joning on each other. We just snapping. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I just
saw, and you lived, and I laughed. So what?
I just saw Drake put up some shit. Let me see. Drake put up some kind of.
Look, we gotta go to the next topic. Battle Royale was the last one we was on, and that was like everybody just jumping in. Did we talk about everybody who jumped in?
I mean, to our recollection, it's late.
Or that was pulled in to it. So, okay, like I'm trying to, like, we ain't even, like I said, I'm trying to get to the song so we can edit this together. We got to get to the music. So, all right,
I mean, are we gonna do that? You know, with Digga, or are we gonna?
I mean, Digga welcome to stay around as long as she want. Like, I'm like, whatever. We gonna go through. You know, we already talked about certain things. I figured we just pick it up where we was gonna pick it up, do the song, chop it. Digga, you want to chill with us through a song or two, or what you feel like doing?
I got a little time. What time is it? 9:33. I got a good 10 minutes.
Okay, all right, cool. So we're gonna pick a song. We can skip. I mean, I would skip FPS and I would go straight to.
I would start just straight from the like that if we talking about this topic in particular. I mean, unless there's something before that that's relevant.
Nah, I could go from like that. Digga, like that. Sound good?
Let's get it.
Let's go. Like that. Here we go. So welcome y'all to No Country. We got Rah Digga on the phone. You know, it's me and Dave. We here holding it down. However, we just, piecing shit up. And right now we're gonna listen to like that. And we got a couple of rounds to go through. So here we go. I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, you telling me to play it?
Yeah, I thought you was playing it.
Man, look, man. We didn't fully discuss everything.
I thought you was typing. It looked like you was typing. You was over there with your hands.
It looked like nothing.
I can do it. Excuse us, everybody. We don't know who's the music person, the DJ right now. We're gonna get together. I'll bring one up on my side so that I can get to the next song. You got like that?
Yeah, hang on.
All right, cool. So we're gonna start off with like that, and then we're gonna go to Drake's 2 songs, and then we're gonna go to. I mean,
you know what?
nigga, I'm not talking to you. I'm just.
You go ahead and pull it up. You go ahead and pull it up because I gotta do some extra shit. So.
Cha. All right, here we go. All right, so we starting off with like that. Like that. Bye. Who is these guys again? No, I'm just joking. What is that? So, Digga, at the end, what do you think could be a kill shot? If there's a kill shot.
What could be a kill shot towards Drake?
Either one of them, like both of them, everybody got a kill shot, but who?
Both of them. Let's see. I don't know. We would have to find out. Maybe one of them gay or something. It gotta be like, yeah, somebody's a snitch, somebody's and what you call it? Kendrick alluded to that to Drake. I don't know. We gotta find out that somebody fucked somebody's wife. Like, I don't know. It gotta be something real crazy.
They dancing with him on the inappropriate groomer / Billy Bobby angle. I think that's probably the strongest thing they got against him so far. Now I don't know what they got in the tuck, but far as
something like that, I think whatever it is, I think they both probably are asking themselves, do I want to? If we go here, it's the point of no return. Like somebody might go to jail. Somebody might, if it's something like that, I don't know. I don't know if they hate each other like that. But
he said, "I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way you talk. I hate the way you dress, nigga."
It's interesting that you say that, right? Because when Drake make his little allusions to, oh well, I got some dirt on you. I think he thinking like, oh, I'm gonna say some industry shit like somebody wrote Mr. Morale or somebody wrote Good Kid, Mad City for you, versus Drake sitting on, yo, this nigga got nudes of one of Stranger Things kids or some shit like that. I don't think they playing with the same weaponry on that whatever that secret they sitting on is.
And you know, like in our culture, it don't matter. It matter if you say the certain shit a dope way, it's over for your ass. It don't matter if it's true or not. Like,
That's true. If they could stick it on you, if they could throw that scarlet letter on you, it don't matter really what you say.
And I'm gonna believe shit way quicker about Drake than I will about, you know what I'm saying, like Kendrick. And not because I like one better than the other. It's just because I seen the other one act more like me.
Yo, my favorite angle on the whole thing is like people talk about how Drake has this air of paranoia of you know, this impending dread, like you know, like a mafia nigga who's waiting for his team to betray him. And Kendrick is playing on that shit. Like, yeah, you right, nigga. It is motherfuckers, and they right in your own camp. And the nigga who's gonna slit your throat is the man that's sitting next to you, and he's setting up this suspenseful thing of like, yo,
shit, some capo shit. Like,
yeah.
Get you. Yeah, and that's beautiful. Okay, here we go. Like that, because I've been holding off. Okay, here we go.
Don't play too much. Just go to the Kendrick verse. So we, you know, so we don't
was it more verses than just the Kendrick?
Yeah.
Okay, no, because Future always sound like a hook to me. I don't never hear Future rapping. I always feel like he's
Future. That's his whole thing.
Okay, here we go. Hold up. All right, we on Future still. Hold up. All right, I'm taking it back to this.
Future sound like drugs.
Sorry?
Future sounds like the personal embodiment of drugs.
How's that sound?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So look, even right there, he start off. You know, like, and like a lot of people, like, I'm not big on like sound effects and vocal stuff. But like, look, Lloyd Banks is one of my favorite. He's like one of my favorite rappers in the world. But I don't like when he cracks his voice. You know what I'm saying? However, that don't take away from the lyrics. So whatever Kendrick does with his voice, it don't take away from his lyrics for me. You know?
I mean,
I see a lot of people, especially older cats, having a problem with that. It don't bother me none.
Nah. I mean, to me, the theatricality makes a lot of his bars. I don't know if a lot of the shit he says would hit as hard if he didn't find a real interesting way to deliver it. So,
all right. So he said he saying a problem. He clicking up. He said what he's saying. You know, I'm
and not be legit. No 40 water. Shout to 40 in the Bay. My God,
that was definitely a special bar. Definitely a special bar. I give him that. Thank you for bringing that up, because I watched a couple of other reactions and some people brought that up, but a lot of people didn't. And so thank you for not letting me forget that. Yes. You can't be legit. You can't be legit 40 water. But then remember, also one of Drake's things is that he also said he was quote unquote a student of rap.
Course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out.
He said the name of the song right in the whole shit. So ain't no hiding what he talking about. Like, I don't feel like he hiding at all.
They've been subbing and taunting each other for damn near the past decade. I think now it's just coming to a head.
Yeah, he got sick of that shit. Like, I don't know what happened. But look, somebody I saw an animation and it was like, you know, somebody was playing this for Kendrick and it was like, he was like, no, nigga, no. Like, this is not what we building up to. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this. The first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap. This Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many.
He brought up Melly Mel, a bunch of other shit going on. The boy is going crazy, and I don't know. Anybody? Nope. Keep it.
He said Melly Mel because Melly Mel wanted with everybody too.
Yeah, you sick of this shit.
Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. The location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me.
Nigga, bomb. If y'all want to stop it, tell me when to stop it. But I'm like, yo, I like after I heard this for the last 3 weeks, like I've been on set saying nigga bomb just to people. I've been doing that. I've been doing that for the last 3 weeks to people. Like nigga bomb. Like and people know what I'm talking about, or they just on their shit. Like that shit hit. That hits. So I don't know. Yes. All right, here we go.
They like that. Your best work is a light pack. Nigga bomb.
That's how I go. So all right, so I'm letting play. Like I said, if y'all want me to stop, just say stop. All right.
I really like that. Hey, your best work is a light pack. Nigga Prince outlived Mike Jack. Nigga bomb. For all your dogs getting buried. That's the kick.
Man.
Wow.
With all these lines, you gonna see Pet Cemetery, nigga.
Bomb. And then you got Future just coming in instigating shit. He just instigating.
The record fade out with him talking shit. He sound like he was itching to say some more shit.
Sensational.
that song right there.
Sensational. Like he just like, nah, I'm just gonna talk shit. So, all right, is that the whole thing? All right, no, we got some.
Oh, and he used and they used the that's one of my favorite the
yeah,
I was like, oh, these niggas. That made me go listen to that Ghostface shit.
Yeah, and they chopped it. All right, so all right, boom. That's like that. And then after like that, which hold up, like I said, like that came off of what is that? A mixtape called "We Don't Trust You."
No, it's an album. They made a an album.
So it's an album. Excuse me, motherfuckers. My bad. Goddamn.
Future and Metro Boomin made an album specifically to shit on Trey.
No. They titled it from what they
nigga, it's specifically about him. I promise.
Okay. If this is, but what I'm saying is that they titled it for the last 5 years, even more than that. What's the first thing this nigga say on his own? If Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. He named the album after 10 years of him saying something. Metro don't trust you. So he's saying it.
Because you keep mentioning, talking to rappers about it. I promise you, everything any credible rapper writes, it got 4 meanings to it. 2 he explaining to everybody, and 2 he keep it to himself. But that was right out in the air for that one.
All right. What would you the answer to that would be what? Push-ups?
Push-ups, yeah.
All right. All right. So push-ups would be the answer to that. And like we said, like, did anybody listen to whatever it was that Kanye put out in between or any of that?
No thank you.
That beat was fire.
The Kanye one?
Kanye's remix, he added the choir to him like that. That shit was fire.
Okay, we'll get to that. All right, so here's push-ups.
Hey, I could never be nobody #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take.
All right, I'm gonna stop it. Anybody got anything to say?
No, he just responded.
Okay, all right,
He
all
ain't,
right.
he ain't get to nothing big yet.
I feel like it was already something there, but okay, y'all the MCs.
He definitely get to it. The first line, like he ain't, he not like doing the poetry leading up to it.
Yeah.
And that line can apply to like a few people.
Right. Okay. All right, here we go.
Including Kendrick.
Yeah, it gotta be. He gotta address whoever. Here we go.
I felt that specific line, the first number one, I had to put it in your hand.
In your hand, yeah, that's a bunch of people.
That's Poetic Justice. That's Rick Ross.
Mm-hmm.
That's a few motherfuckers.
Yep. Okay. Here we go.
Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man zone? This the part with what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, hope for red, you can shook up.
Shit.
This top, so you drop and give me 50.
What was that?
I said, first person shooter was Cole's first number one. Like that line applies to a lot of people.
Is it fair?
I mean,
at Cole in the record, but I'm saying I think what's funky about Drake is that like the stuff that he's saying applies to multiple people.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, and that's what that's what I'm saying. He can't.
And it makes sense because this song is addressing multiple people. So yeah, he starts off like, "Yo, I want it." Yeah, it don't matter who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you.
Not only does he double triple entendre, he double triple targets. So I give Drake his kudos.
So let me ask you this, as both of y'all, as the writers that I know y'all are, this song is called Push Ups. How do you deal with having a song close to that name after the name of the person that beat the shit out of you?
I mean, he did it for a reason.
I think he was thinking about it that deep. I think he was just playing on the drop and give me 50.
Mm-hmm.
So I shouldn't be surprised if K Dot come back with like, oh, you made push ups and you got pushed. And he already
went there.
I know he made a push a T line, but like, why are you saying the word push? You shouldn't be saying nothing with push in it.
Well, I mean, he addresses it in Euphoria.
Oh, well, yeah, child, that's true. All right.
Push a T.
Here we go.
50 like some push-ups. Your last one, Brick. You really not on shit. They make excuses for you because they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract because we got to see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, he's talking about how the labels break down because he signed the TDE, that signed the Interscope, that signed the Def, yada yada yada. I mean, he's just talking about that.
But both of their business is
right
structured like that. Mm-hmm. So to me, that line ain't really hit for nothing.
That's how I felt.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
You signed to a nigga that was getting robbed by that nigga that was getting robbed by the.
We signed to the same niggas. Like, all right. I just feel it. All right, here we go.
Yeah, they just like y'all both got the same situation. So
yeah, for real.
That wasn't scathing.
Because we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50.
Okay, so I guess that was the first like little clue that we had. Like somehow Taylor Swift is getting money off these niggas.
Well, supposedly, whatever label situation Kendrick got going on, it's got something to do with Taylor Swift, which was also responded to at some point.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I mean, who gives?
I mean, he's trying to say you're not getting no money. You need to, whenever these big stars, because he already had a Maroon 5 feature, he had a Taylor Swift, collab. He's like, yeah, you basically he's saying you broke. Whenever somebody big comes to offer you something, you better tap dance for them because
that's not what I got from that. What I got from that is that like Taylor Swift is like let's say like whatever song he got with Taylor Swift, it's probably a whole lot more money he could be getting from that song than he's getting, but it's mostly Taylor Swift's money because I don't see no diss there. Like, okay, I know Taylor Swift, I did some money, like what the fuck, like, and then Kendrick came right back, which we're gonna get to later. We're saying no, Taylor Swift getting more of your money than mine. So
I mean, if he's talking about in the previous line, pull your. I'm looking at the lyrics now. Pull your contract. You gotta see the split.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying you're not getting as much money because of how the way your contract break down. The very next lines are if Maroon 5 need a verse, do it. If Swift need a verse, do it. He's saying he's basically alluding to he's not getting enough money, so you better take those big features so you can get your money up. So I mean, whatever. Yeah, well, it's not. I think it's kind of a lame diss personally because who gives a fuck how much money y'all niggas getting? Whatever. Y'all both rich. Whatever.
All right. We're gonna move. Drop him, give me 50.
Show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50. Piss squeak, pipe down. You ain't in no big grease. Scissor got you white down. Travis got you white down. Savage got you white down.
So do you agree with that? SZA, Travis, and Savage, 21 Savage are more popular and popping than Kendrick Lamar. Is that true?
I don't think so.
I don't know their business structure, so I can't speak to that.
Me neither. I think. I mean, if you talking about on some major pop thing, maybe SZA, but Travis Scott and Savage, I don't know.
I think he's trying to say that those three are more of a priority than Kendrick is to Top Dog. I'm just saying I don't think that is necessarily the case. I think when Kendrick says I'm ready to come, like you know what I'm saying? I think that's just machismo rap shit popping. Like I don't think anybody's shelving Kendrick or making Kendrick wait for anybody.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
All right, I just want to know, like, you know, I just want to know what you saying. All right, here we go.
Like a label boy, you in a scope right now, and you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Make sure shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm a six god.
Anybody want me to stop? Anybody got something to say? Or keep going?
I mean, it's all pretty forward. He's not being veiled. You know what I'm saying? He's just saying what he's saying. You know.
Good. All right, I'm let it rock.
Front runner, y'all nigga man.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Yeah,
that was very good. That was
I really want to know. I genuinely want to know. So it was this old interview. It was this old interview from back when Pete Rock and CL Smooth was beefing, and like somebody asked CL Smooth something about Pete Rock, and Pete Rock says, "Shut up, just shut up and make my beats F word." I ain't gonna.
I remember that.
I just be wondering. I'm wondering if he's that referential. Or
no way. No, bro. Nah, bro. He not there. He not there with it. I'm not even going to give him that credit. But
I mean, you ain't got to give him credit. The dude is clearly very, very smart. He's very well read. I mean, the dude he came behind Fonte, who was one of the biggest underground cats ever. So that tells me he was in a space to at least have seen that conversation. I wouldn't put it past him. I'm not saying that's definitely.
I'm not either.
I wouldn't discount Drake's intellect and hip hop knowledge at all.
I'm not doing that. I'm not either. I'm just saying I don't think that was that.
Probably wasn't. It probably wasn't. I'm just saying it's very in that vein, and that shit is funny as fuck.
It was.
It's rumored that Metro just be doing drums. Like he has a production squad, and like I guess his forte is the drum, so that's supposed to be like the thing there.
Oh, that's even funnier.
But like I said, I'm a simpleton in the music thing, but ain't that like kind of like if not the most important thing, that's pretty motherfucking important.
I mean, it's
Metro's Metro at the end of the day. Like it's just
petty shit.
Yeah,
It's petty shit. It's digs. It's exactly. It's just like Digga said. If the thing going around is that all Metro do is make drums and everybody else make the beats, then that's a very specific slight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I'm with the shits. It's like if you pretty as fuck, but you only got big ass titties. Just show your titties. Just shut up. Don't even talk because your voice is annoying, and you don't got no ass, and you just be quiet.
It's not affecting Metro business. It ain't like
right.
Won't go to
right.
Won't
all right.
Metro on the beat.
Here we go.
Ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm a six guy, I'm a front runner. Y'all nigga manager was Charles' little blunt runner. Playing a six and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it.
Yo, I felt the kind of way about that 4 right there. You already know you're a front runner. You calling niggas out for being blunt rollers and all this shit. I did that whole 4 right there. I wasn't feeling. So
he was talking to what was it? Who's the nigga who's what the Weeknd? He was talking
shit. Like he just really
he being petty. He's being petty. He's almost having a tantrum. He's like, fuck you for this, fuck you for that. Da 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 da. He's just going down the list.
I don't know. Like yes. I'm all right. Here we go.
Cash flowing, able bread out here tripping. Shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas. Jets, whips, chains, wiki.
Wait, that's another line that I wasn't 100% sure about. Shit we doing for bitches, he doing for niggas.
I think he's talking for Rick Ross now.
He calling somebody, he's saying he said cash blowing Abel bread out here tricking. That's Abel is the Weeknd.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas. So to me, it seemed like they saying somebody, either the Weeknd or somebody in his camp is tricking on dudes as opposed like or something to that effect. That's what I get from it. But I Digga, you got the inside track. What does that mean to you?
I don't really have the inside track on. Like him and the Weeknd, I feel like they been kind of going at it for a minute. So I don't know I don't even know the reasoning behind their falling out, so I can't really speak to that part. I was hearing something else. I thought I'm thinking of when he's getting to the Rick. He didn't get to the Rick Ross shit.
Nah, and that's what I'm thinking, because I'm like, you know how like they be complaining about like, oh, your $20 million house ain't a $25 million house.
That's
it's
exactly.
Like,
a lot of that's happening.
But you know what's crazy? He could be talking to Rick Ross too, because Rick Ross love to brag about how he take care of all his niggas.
Yeah, and that's where I was going. I'm like, oh, you saying like I spend more money on my dudes than the brokest nigga spend on his girl. That don't sound like a brag to me, really. To me, like I understand you got a whole team you got to take care of. Like if it's
not a brag. It's a diss. He's saying shit we do for bitches. Like
I'm
buy out the bar.
I'm taking it. No, I don't want to hear that. What I heard was like the money I spend.
Go to the next thing. Go to the next thing.
Spinning like you trying to fuck, boy, you tripping, Drizzy tripping there, probably got your bitch in there. I just got undone, boy, don't make me at the chipping nail, rolling.
That's what I heard.
Stage, I would turn, that was slick as hell. Should've probably changed if it then started kiss and tell. Hugs kisses me, no switches, I'll be rocking every fucking chain I own next busy. Hey,
oh yeah, yep, Future, yeah.
More shit.
Be with some bodyguards like Whitney, top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking. Hey, drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Niggas really got me out here talking like I'm 50. Niggas really got me out here rapping what I'm living. I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga turning 50. Every song that made it on the chart, he got some jizzy. Spin that little check, you gotta stay about my business. Nigga, shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga, I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. This for all the top dogs, drop and give me 50, drop. And that fucking song y'all got to not start the beef with us. This shit been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up. I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck. Champagne tripping, he is not fucking easing up.
Anybody? No? Nothing?
He back on. He back on Kendrick.
Okay. I was just wondering if anybody had anything to say.
He started the verse. He started the verse talking about Rick Ross, and then he jumping back and forth on targets and shit.
All right.
Nigga calling top to see if top want a piece of the top, want a piece of the top, want a piece of the nah, pussy. Now you on your own when you speaking up. You don't roll deep to this, is not fucking deep enough. Begging cops or not, boy, you not fucking beating us. Numbers wise, I'm out of here. You not fucking creeping us.
Oh, okay. So, shit. Damn. All right.
Well, just a fun fact. Kendrick holds the record for having the longest running Billboard topping album of R&B, male R&B, male hip hop artists. And Cardi B holds the record for the longest female rap album on Billboard charts. So, a little interesting fun fact.
Nice.
Wow.
I knew that about Kendrick. I didn't know that about Cardi.
No, I knew that about Cardi. I didn't know that about Kendrick because I know Cardi shit was there for a long, like 58 weeks or some shit. Like it was crazy.
Like 200 something.
Oh shit!
Good Kid, Mad City. It's that.
And Kendrick got like 600.
Yep.
Nah. That people ain't buying records no more. No more. And it is what it is. But that's dope. Okay, here we go. All right, we're gonna finish this song. We almost to the end.
Money wise, I'm out of here. You not fucking sneaking up. Cornball, your show money, merch money, feed us. I'ma let you niggas work it out because I seen enough. This ain't even everything I know. Don't wake the demon up. This ain't even everything I know. Don't wake the demon up. Drop and give me 50 on you fuck niggas teaming up.
All right, so he know people coming for him, right? Apparently.
I also heard the demon. I heard the demon thing is supposed to be some reference to Future because his middle name is Damon or something.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Like these dudes know each other. So everything got a thing. All right, so we're going to tell him real quick.
Yo, this is some real Forensic Files rap shit because I swear every time these motherfuckers drop a song, I learn so much shit about these niggas that I ain't never know nothing about.
It is what it is. But this is what we used to do. Like we used to go to the record store and get the shit. We used to like look up stuff. Like we're looking for them to give us things to have fun about, learn. What the fuck?
For sure, it was different then because we was looking at shit. We was looking it up on the humble, but now it's like this is all shit that's like, real intricate details that only camp insiders know, and then you got to be an eagle-eyed rap fan and caught all the references from years. Like that shit is crazy, and then you watch it play out in real time. Like,
all right, here we go. We going into the second song of the thing. I think you should change the title to the Break It Down. And we moving on. Right now, we in the second song. This one right here is the Tailor Made freestyle, and we listening through with Queen Rah Digga. First off, Queen Rah Digga, and what you saying, Queen?
I said this beat is so hard.
Okay,
yeah, the beat is crazy.
Here we go.
God's rise again. You can see it in my eyes again.
He looked up a Dre type beat.
West Coast savior, ain't Brady your name, it's some hip hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. Fuck this Canadian light skin guy. We need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me.
Hold up. Like, this hard for me to listen to. Like, I don't know how y'all feel about it. It's hard for me to listen to. It don't sound like Tupac. It's Tupac's voice, but it don't. And I'm trying, but this shit sounds disgusting to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a fan of the AI. Like I said, it was a cool trick, but I'm just not. I believe in letting the dead rest, and
but he not even rapping like Tupac. Like he rapping like himself, but he just put Tupac's voice over the way he raps.
To me, he's showing the exact kind of cornball lame that people have branded him as this whole time with that. Because if you understood all that y'all said already, you'd have never even thought to do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you thought it was gonna be like, ooh, oh shit, he got two West Coast dudes on the song, but like everybody knows that it wouldn't be that so heavy that all they focus on is the shit they don't like about it. Like, yo, I don't like you using Pac voice. I don't like the AI shit. Snoop would have never been on no shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like he failed on a lot of fronts with that.
But look, like even like me being an actor, like if I'm playing like whoever, Benjamin Franklin, I gotta act like Benjamin Franklin. That is not how Tupac would rap. It's his voice.
It don't even sound good. I don't even think it sounds good. Like the way his flow, he kind of rhymes behind the beat. So it's like it works on certain types of tracks, but like that's a very specific. Like he went and found the most Dr. Dre type beat.
It is a Dr. Dre ass beat.
So like if you're not going to attack that a certain way, especially the way Pac would have did it, it sounds. I don't know. I didn't like it. The beat was the best part of that shit by a very wide margin.
Digga, what you think about the use of the Tupac voice with the raps?
I don't like the AI. I don't no, I mean I thought it was a cool trick, but I don't like AI.
Well, I think what I'm asking you is, do it sound like Tupac to you?
Oh nah, like none of the I'm hearing all types of like there was a AI Kendrick track. Somebody made a AI Lil Wayne over the track that was it the Euphoria track?
Right. I like I said, like look, if he would have wrote it, if he would have did Tupac's cadence and then put the voice, but it's just like he's just rapping like himself, but
it was like Drake's flow.
It just
he said it's just one line. I heard the whole shit one time. This is my second time hearing it. But he said, with my shirt off at the House of Blues. Pac would have never said no. That's type of shit you say, bro.
That's my whole point. Yeah, he just that just cements how corny he is. It cements how much you really out of touch.
I'm making a personal attack on this nigga.
It's not personal. It's what it is. It's what it is. You out of touch with this culture that you're trying to emulate so hard that you did that thinking it was going to be a slam dunk, and everybody who fuck with hip hop in one way or another is rejecting this shit for one reason or another because you kind of it's kind of speaking
trash. This is trash.
I'm
sorry.
That's
all
what
right, look, I'm let it rock. Let's get through this one.
Heard it on the Button Podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you. I would beat the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop Dogg, have my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. Okay, you gotta fuck this nigga, girl, you gotta get a blues. All that shit about burning tattoos, it's not a news. That's jail talk for real thugs, you gotta be you. Gotta leave this.
What makes you think Tupac would ever rap this way?
You asked for the smoke, now seeing you too busy for the smoke. I won't lie, the people confused. Now you about to give this shit another week and fall back to home girl for running others up. I would have refused. For these industry relationships, she out of your shoes. You supposed to be the boogeyman, go do what you do. Unless it's a moment that you tell us this.
Nobody got nothing to say? Anybody want to break this up? Anybody? No? Okay.
That's you. What the fuck you really got to do? We passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you got to do some dirty work. You know how to move, right? Right? I know you never been to jail or with jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent to no one. It's the homies that empower you. But still, you gotta show this fucking aisle who's boss on the west.
When do Snoop talk this much? Ever?
Right now, it's looking like you writing out the game plan on how to lose.
It's corny. It's what I just said. It's corny. It's it's written from the perspective of somebody who don't even listen to either one of their music, and don't really understand where either one of them would come from to try to do some shit like that. That's why it don't work. That's why I don't sound like him.
This one is trash. This comes garbage, and he got a verse after this.
So let's get to it. Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the lane gang and let my fucking bowel move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait a fucking week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little, you not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kinda removed. You trying to let this shit die down. Nah, not this time, nigga, you following through. I guess you need another week.
Like, he don't even sound like
what the fuck is
he knows Kendrick like he's trying to make out. Like,
so wait, but we saying that this is the best beat so far of the beef.
Of his tracks, yeah.
Digga, is this the best beat so far? Period.
Nah, I still like that beat the best.
All right, so back then, okay, all
like
right.
I said, of his tracks, yeah, I would say of Drake's tracks, that's the best beat for sure.
All right, let's see.
It's so long, we waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved. Y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose. Yeah, shout out to Taylor Swift. Biggest gangster in the music game right now. You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know, she got the mini room, do a milli rock on your head child. She got the whole PG Lang on mute like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all be quiet for the weekend, like. I know you in that NY apartment, you struggling right now. I know it. In the notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better have a motherfucking quintuple entendre on that shit. Some shit I don't even understand. Like, shit better be.
Look, I be trying. Look, I'm trying not to. I'm doing my best not to be like, do you believe this, nigga? I don't. Like, I know how niggas
said. That's what I just said. Like the way that whole song is written, like somebody who's so out of touch reality that you're not even tapped into the thing that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about all of this weird, you know, intangible shit like niggas splits and all this other weird kind of surface music shit. And Kendrick is like, yo, you're a bad person. Your mans and them around you don't fuck with you. Like, what?
and you don't know how to put your baby to sleep. But hold up, check this out. Digga, Dave, and me. We all from Brick City. We all Brick City people. Now check it out. Now, before, like, Redman was the first person I know that would just talk out the whole end of his tracks, like, period. Then I started notice. Then I saw Tupac doing it. Not to say Tupac got it from him, but Redman is the first person that I knew that was like talking out the whole extra space in his songs. You know what I'm saying? If it's an outro, if it's an intro, it's whatever. And he was just doing it. You know what I'm saying? Now, Pac had a reason to do it because, you know, Pac was aggravated and he was just, you know, talking the shit. But, you know, Pac was fucking with Jersey niggas anyway. You know, whether it was Tretch, whoever, whatever the case is. Cool. It's just this right here. If Drake want to take, what was that? Probably the last 30 seconds of the song and talk shit. It's not the same. It's not the same. And like I said, we pre-recording, you know, everything is cool. It's just, that shit just don't hit for me. It don't hit for me.
He said, shout out to Taylor Swift, biggest gangster. And that right there, that's all you need. I'm good. Whatever you say after that, I'm mute. I'm deaf to that shit. I don't even know what you're saying. So whatever, yo.
He killed me with that. He killed me with, like, you know how like some people be thinking they like, you know what? Nicki Minaj does that. She thinks she be talking good trash, but her trash talk be just bad. It just be bad trash talk. You like, that's not the thing. And that's what he doing. It's like, yo, bro, like you think you're talking, but you're not.
You know how people used to be like, yo, you don't know how to curse when you would say some shit like you mother bitch. Like that's what it's that's how it's coming off.
Oh, man. So all right. Next thing, like I said, we ain't trying to hold it. All right, we still on the break it down part. First off, like I said, we still here. Rah Digga, Queen Rah Digga, the legendary Rashia Queen Rashia is here kicking it with us. If y'all don't know, check out. And we going through, this where we at in this Drake Kendrick thing right now. So right now we on what song? 3? Well, yeah, we on song 4.
The Kendrick songs.
We on song 4. We're on song 4.
Euphoria.
Yes. So now we just did let's finish up the rest of Tailor Made, and then we're gonna move on to Euphoria, but that's where we at.
Be crazy. We waiting on you. Yo.
He said he was waiting on
Tailor Made over.
He said he was waiting. So here it is. And it came 2 weeks later. 2.5 weeks later.
Wait, hold on, gentlemen. I gotta take this call.
Nah, do your thing. We'll be here for you, Queen. We'll be here.
All right.
So here we go with Euphoria with Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria. And you want to say anything before we get into this, Dave? Or
nope.
Here we go. Let's use the same
Euphoria.
So before that, it was the thing in reverse that everything they say about me is true, but it's reversed.
Yeah. Right. The Richard Pryor from the Wiz.
Them superpowers getting neutralized. I can only watch.
Hold up. Because I don't think I heard anybody really break down what that actually could mean. Richard Pryor in reverse.
There plenty of people broke it down. Yeah.
I didn't hear nobody. So
yeah,
I'm talking
Wizard of Oz and him being exposed as a fraud. And yeah, that's
I'm not, I heard that. I heard that. What I'm talking about is Richard Pryor, the comedian.
Mm-hmm.
You playing it in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
It's not funny. Like I'm Richard Pryor in reverse. And I got in reverse everything you say about me is true. So I'm saying everything you like, is a lot. Like that's very prophetic, I would say. No, prolific. I would say that was prolific. Hey, Digga's back. So I was bringing up the fact that they played Richard Pryor in reverse in the beginning of Euphoria. I thought that it even meant more than it even meant. Anything you want to add to it before I start playing it?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, here we go. Because I know you know the Wiz. I know you know the Wiz.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Euphoria. Them superpowers getting neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. Moving just like a degenerate. Heavy antique is feeling distasteful. Why calculate you not as calculated? I can even predict your angle.
Anything? Anybody? I'm only also so we don't get in trouble.
Like I said, it's all. I'm reading the lyrics as it's going along. It's all spelled out very clearly. Right. The famous actor we once knew was looking paranoid. He talking about how he talks in his music. Now it's spiraling. You moving like a degenerate. You know what I'm saying? He's saying he's going.
I think the degenerate shit gonna come out later. Like talking shit. I'm gonna show people how much of a degenerate you are.
He keep alluding to the other stuff. Everybody was, but yeah, that's right on the face.
We moving along.
Then hold on, real quick. This one's got a sample in the beginning of it. I believe is it Teddy Pendergrass that he's sampling or Marvin Gaye?
Teddy.
Oh no,
I think that's Teddy, right?
I think that's Teddy. And you know, Teddy was in a wheelchair. So
damn, did you pick that up, Digga?
I'm sorry, I got like 3 different things going on.
Oh, he sampled Teddy Pendergrass because of the wheelchair for the song.
Well, I didn't.
That would be crazy though. I'm just saying, it's funny. All right, here we go. We going back in. Jump in when you can. We gonna roll through.
Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale, or pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist.
Whoa, slow down. That fool said, I can smell the tails on you now.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
What you pick up off that? What was different?
I mean, he said a pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the
tails on you now.
Like the lies. But then he's also touching on the deviant shit, so I can smell the tails
on you now. Yeah, all that. Yeah. Oh,
listen.
Get ready to slide out of here. I hung in there as long as I could.
Nah, you did great. We want to thank you, Yo Yard. Rah Digga killed with us and chill.
Brick City.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna come back and support us again. Thank you so much, Queen. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. No country. I was gonna say no project. No country. We coming back, but Digga, just tell the people you talk to them later, and you gonna come back.
Yes, peace. Digga in the building. Be right back.
Shout out. Y'all already know what it is. Thank you for answering the call, because you know, like, that's our thing. Like, who gonna answer the phone? Love you, Digga. Talk to you soon.
Peace.
Yes, ma'am.